what are the things that you or the average Ondo person can point to that the governor has since he assumed office as governor instead of deputy governor?
The governor has done so many things. Ever since he came to office, he has been regularly paying pension and gratuity that has been abandoned for like 6 years.
That's his job. That's his job.
Today.
Paying pensions and gratuity is the job of every politician that holds office. You're supposed to pay that. It's not supposed to be a tick.
Some people were there. Some people were there, they didn't do it. It is expected of a budget to do it, but some were there, they did not do it. He has come to do it. So we have to give him credit for that. Apart from that, the project initiated by Tolu not just be abandoned. We have to go on with the project. Yesterday, he commissioned projects in Akoko Southwest before coming to Ikare to the state. And he has been doing every area he goes for this campaign. So we don't know what they are talking about. As far as we are concerned, God has helped us in all those states. All those states is lucky. And this election is not the one man out there from the way we see. It does not at all. Because instead of them to go about their campaign, they were coming out with all sorts of videos relationship with the governor. So they were trying to all means to run him down. That's why they went to London and after the film and were saying that it's the governor of the state that was harassing the lady, which now discovered that it is not true. So the governor is good. He has been achieving a lot. He has been coming with the projects initiated, the mega project initiated by a predecessor. For example, like I tell you now, if you go to Oyarubu area of Ondo State, there's a gigantic project initiated by a former Tolu. The man has continued. What is going on there? If you go to the dualization of the Township Stadium, our Township Road is ongoing. If you get to Akure, there are a lot of projects that are going on at the same time. And you have guaranteed security of Ondo State by that we have in Ondo State is up and doing. So, and from all indications, the man is good to go. And he has even promised to do more if he is elected by 16th of November. So there's nothing to be worried about, as our governor is good to go.
So you're telling me that pensions and gratuity and road constructions are the things that will make the average Ondo person vote for Lucky Aiyedatiwa to make him governor. You're telling me that the biggest problem of the Ondo person is roads. I've been to Akure, I've been to Ondo State. I don't know if roads are the problem of the average Ondo person. What about safety in the farms for people who, because I know your state is an agrarian state. What are the things that the government of the day is doing to help grow agriculture, to build security around those farms, to make sure that people can go to their farms? Somebody called me some months ago to say that he and his brother cannot access their farms because of insecurity in Ondo State. How safe is... I'm not just talking about Akure where the governor lives. I'm talking about every other part of Ondo State.
Of course, I'm telling you, in the last 2 months, we've not heard of incident of kidnapping in Ondo State. In the last 2 months. And before you raise this question, I spoke about Amateku that I call our community police, that they are up and doing, and they are working. And the governor is empowering them to do their work better. Because if you look at the NBA conference that was held in Lagos, they invited the governor to come to the NBA on community policing with Amateku as a template for...
Are you there, Mr. Babaleye? We're losing connection with you, Mr. Babaleye.
To be adopted for the constitutional review boy. So I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, we lost you for a second.
I can hear you loud and clear. I don't know whether you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
Yes. So what I'm saying is that the Nigerian Bar Association invited him to Lagos to come and show Amateku has been working in Ondo State. And that was the flagship point in the NBA because he came to the entourage of Amateku. I demonstrated it. He gave them all the templates, and the NBA promised to work with him so that they can use Amatakun as a template for community policing in Nigeria.
Interesting.
And if Amatakun has not been working, I'm very sure NBA will not have invited him. So in the last 2 months, there have been no incident of kidnapping. It is very unusual in Ondo State. So you will hear that somebody has been kidnapped. But now we can live in peace. We can travel on the road and the rural roads where the farmers are. Rural roads under serious construction due to World Bank and Ondo State assisted joint project. So Ondo partnering.
So we're having problems with you because I guess because you're moving, we're unable to catch what you're saying, Mr. Babaleye. Unfortunately, your connection is going in and out and we cannot hear you, and it's gotten worse, unfortunately. We would really appreciate if you could stop and talk to us briefly because this movement is affecting our conversation. Before I let you go, because I see that you're busy, I would really like to talk about the Ondo Security and Peace Summit that I've heard of and I've seen all over the place. Everyone's wondering what change will that Peace and Security Summit that's being organized, obviously with taxpayers' monies, what is it going to achieve at the end of the day in getting fair and credible elections in Ondo State?
Well, free election is the hallmark of democracy. The governor is a performing governor, does not need to rig any election anywhere. The essence of a peace summit that was organized is to ensure that the election is very peaceful in Ondo State and to ensure that security is very tight during the election. It's not to give any advantage to APC to ensure that the whole of Ondo State is at peace during the election. So, Ondo State is not a volatile state. Okay. So, no, we look at the anticipation, we look at and what we can bring on board if elected. So that is what will form the basis of where Ondo State people will go on the 17th of and when you look at the incumbent
Mr. Babaleye, again, we're losing you. We're losing bits and pieces of what you're saying because of your movement, and the video is a little distorted. So I don't know how we're going to handle that. But I quickly want to release you because I think you're going somewhere. But if you can just hold on while we talk briefly, and then you can go about your business. We're losing the core part of what you're telling us. You were telling us about the Peace and Security Summit. And you're telling us that this is supposed to guarantee safety, security on election day and not give it undue advantage to the APC. This is not the first time that we're seeing people sign peace accords, political parties and their key players coming together to sign peace accords. And half the time, those peace accords are not they don't abide by them. They're not binding in any way, and we still see unrest and some sort of display of violence on election days. What's the guarantee, again, I ask, that this particular Peace and Security Summit is going to bring for the elections?
Well, the people of Ondo State are very peaceful people. We are brothers and sisters. So, and this is not the first time that we are having an election like this. It has been like that since 2012. And after the incident of every election, we have not seen any crisis, and we do not expect to see this one. So that is what we know, and that is what the people of Ondo State are known for. We are very peaceful people. We go about our normal business.
Okay, I think we're losing
we are ready.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to guarantee.
Okay, we're gonna have to go on a break. If I'm able to keep you for a little longer, there are people who would want to ask some questions, but we'll go on a quick 15-minute break. When we come back, Mr. Babaleye, fellow Ondo people and, of course, those who are listening have questions for you in preparation for this election. We're talking about Ondo elections, and I'm speaking with the campaign spokesperson for the APC-led government, of course, of Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, and I'm talking to Mr. Babaleye Esquire as he speaks on the achievements of the governor and why he should be voted for on election day. We'll take a quick break. It's still Hard Facts, 99.3 Nigeria Info. When we come back, the phone lines will be open. If you are from Ondo, and of course, you're that guy that called me at the time talking about your farm, well, Mr. Babaleye is here to answer questions. And if you have concerns about the elections, feel free to join the conversation. We'll be right back after these messages.
Get breaking news, updates, and the best of talk.
Women have to work twice, even thrice as hard for them to get things that just come so naturally to a lot of men who feel that leadership is their right.
We're in prisons for how many years?
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
Any platform can help you save. But when it comes to investing, you need a partner that you can trust and is committed to helping you achieve your goals. A partner with a global footprint, diversified investment options, and great returns that help you grow. You need RiseVest. RiseVest is your partner for dollar investments, U.S. stocks, U.S. real estate, fixed income, and Naira Savings Vault. Invest with RiseVest to earn interest between 8 to 15% in dollars and up to 25% in Naira. Download the RiseVest app or visit www.risebest.com to start investing. Rise. Investments that help you grow.
Africa is all connected. With Turkish Airlines FlyFest, fly to Europe, to America, and to Istanbul at special prices. Book your ticket until December 15th for flights between September 15th and December 15th. For details, please visit turkishairlines.com. Turkish Airlines.
Hey there! Yes, you! You just won 5,000 Naira cash! And you, sitting by the side, there's 1 month Showmax subscription to watch the Premier League waiting for you! You behind! Of course! You're not left out! How does 1,000 Naira airtime and 2,000 Naira Uber discount sound? All this could come true when you buy the No Unwrap and Win pack. Open it, look for a cube with a 6-digit code on its wrapper, text the code to 8011 and follow the prompts to stand a chance to win any of these instant prizes. Promo valid from July till December. Terms and conditions apply. Get extra value on the No Unwrap and Win pack. No, eat for good.
Who thinks you can't have it all with one play?
Fine boy, you have just won yourself.
Congratulations.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, Melitus. One player, don't talk to 2 players because you won 20K.
So now you won yourself 20,000 naira. My name is well done. Okay, well done. I want to tell you, well done. You won yourself 20,000 naira.
With 500 naira, you can play to win big. From 120,000 naira to 190,000 naira daily on Nigeria Info. Go to oneplay.ng and play with 500 naira. And in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. Or dial *347*880*3#. Win daily on Nigeria Info. 50,000 naira on Morning Crossfire. 60,000 naira on WhatsApp Lagos. 20,000 naira on Sunnyside. And 60,000 naira on Game On. So Lagos, what are you waiting for? The more you play, the better your chances of winning. Remember to dial *347*880*3#. Play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18.
It's Customer Service Week, and here at Cool FM, Wazobia FM, Nigeria Info, Kids FM, and Ariwa Radio, we want to appreciate our reputable clients for your constant and continuous patronage.
Flour Mills, Globalcom, Cadbury, Unilever, Promasidor, International Breweries, PepsiCo Foods, PZ Cousins Limited, Sterling Bank, Pernod Ricard, Infinix, Bloom, House on the Rock, Owler Foods, Avon HMO, Leadway Assurance, InDrive, Bajaj, TGI Groups, Reliance HMO, ARM Pension, Hairs Insurance, SBC,
Hypo Home Care Products, Reckitt, UAC CAP, 9PB, TOEFL, Mobile, Eco Revenue Summit, Bigger Paint, and many others. We want to thank you for your patronage and assure you of our continuous outstanding service delivery as always, and also offer you more packages to serve you better.
Hello there, it's the Bank 5 for 5 promo season 4. Bigger, better, with 135 million naira to be won. 50,000 naira to 10 winners every day. 250,000 naira to 50 winners each week. 11 million naira to 131 winners every month. And the grand prize of 5 million naira to 1 winner. To participate, transact daily to qualify for the daily draws. For the weekly draws, fund your account with a minimum of 2,000 naira and transact to qualify. For the monthly draws, fund your Bank account with a minimum of 5,000 naira. Transact at least 5 times and keep a minimum balance of at least 5,000 naira to qualify. Use the Alert app, Wema Alert card, or star 945 hash for all your transactions to qualify. Wema Bank 5 for 5 promo, transforming lives, many winners at a time.
Enter the Onga Taste the Millions promo with 250 million naira worth of cash and prizes to be won. To stand a chance to win, buy any of the new promotional packs, take 1 empty sachet of the Onga 90Q pack or 2 empty sachets of the Onga 50Q pack to the collection center closest to you and exchange the sachets for a scratch card. Scratch the card to reveal a unique code. Text the code to 1393. Promo runs from September to October 2024. For further inquiries, visit www.ongamillionspromo.com. Terms and conditions apply.
It's so good to win. Cowbell So Creamy, So Good promo with 150 million naira worth of cash and loads of free airtime up for grabs. To stand a chance to win, simply buy 10 sachets of Cowbell 12 gram or 1 Cowbell 320 gram refill pouch. Submit the empty packs to any collection center near you and exchange the sachets for a scratch card. Scratch the card to reveal a unique code and text the code to 1393 to enter the draw. Promo runs from October to November 2024. For more info, visit www.cowbell.ng. Terms and conditions apply. Cowbell, a creamy goodness.
365 days of conflict. Hamas attack on Israel on October 7th killed 1,200. To date, Israel has killed over 14,000. These are not just numbers, they are lives forever changed. Join us for the first of our annual Borderlines Debate, a symposium on the Middle East crisis, Thursday, November 7th at 4 p.m. A forum where ambassadors, diplomats, and humanitarian voices will gather to debate the yesterday, today, and the way ahead. This is to hear from both sides. Real stories, real stakes, real solutions. Don't miss the repeat broadcast on Friday, November 8th at 4 p.m. Borderlines Debate. Thursday, November 7th at 4 p.m. Only on Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
In a world where diseases continue to impact people, families, and communities, there's a beacon of hope. Join us as we embark on a journey of resilience and wave belief in brighter tomorrow.
At the Institute of Human Development, multiple team works tirelessly to provide quality health services, capacity building and research for diseases like HIV, tuberculosis, cancer, and other infectious and non-infectious diseases.
Our create disease and health leaders to respond to communicable and non-communicable disease. Brighter tomorrow awaits. Institute of Human Virology Nigeria celebrates 20 years of sustaining hope for many Nigerians through innovative and evidence-based programs for infection.
They boring. If you make insurance, be lifestyle. You don't ever hungry, you say, make your insurance, give you pass waiting you they collect. Make you no shake body at all. Because now good hands, you deal with Health Insurance Group. Can't even join with Boku Insurance coverage. Free and fight chance to fit network up to 10% discount for hotels, gym, and most things that will carry long at home. So next time when person ask you, what your insurance company they give you self, your answer supposed to be with Health Insurance Group. Of course, it plenty past just insurance.
To follow Choplet all these, sign up onto www.healthinsurancegroup.com. That now HEIRS. Here's Insurance Group. Simple life day here.
Everyone Everyone says I'm beautiful and bold. They say I'm fashionable. To crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
People say I'm good looking, funny, hardworking, and to crown it up, be confident. And my secret is...
whether in the office or at home,
in the streets or on the dance floor.
anytime, any day, I never lose my confidence. And the secret to my confidence is Wazobia perfume.
Absolutely. Wazobia perfume gives the authenticity and long-lasting fragrance all day. That's my secret confidence.
Wazobia perfume is available in body spray.
Also available in supermarkets and markets near you. Wazobia perfume, the correct scent.
When I want the taste of Niger flavor, Zinga Suya burger, extra spicy, extra hot. I get Zinga pepper burger. When I want the classic taste, Suya chicken, plenty flavors here to choose. KFC is here for you. Suya chicken, Zinga pepper burger, Zinga Suya burger. Plenty flavors here to choose. Suya chicken, Zinga pepper burger.
Go to the nearest KFC outlet and get yours today. Best enjoyed with a cold bottle of Pepsi.
Take control of your future with Nile Online. Learn on your terms anytime, anywhere, from the comfort of your home, at work, or on the go. With courses like Executive MBA and Digital Marketing, your path to success is just a go. Join Nile Online and shape your tomorrow. To apply, visit nileonline.com.ng or call 0707 147 4242.
Junior, are you okay? Junior, help! Someone please help me. Junior, hey! Junior!
Mama Junior, what happened?
Uncle, it's Junior. He swallowed a bee that he was playing with and started holding his neck. It's like he can't breathe. Hey! Oh, God.
Wait, Mama Junior, let me try and help him.
Thank you, Uncle. He has brought out the bee. I was first scared when you said you wanted to help. How did you know what to do?
It is Emergency Response Africa. Their first aid and CPR training teaches you everything you need to know to provide first aid treatment in any type of medical emergency: choking, bleeding, accidents, poisoning, fainting, and more. Plus, you get an internationally recognized certificate. It is not only for health workers. Everybody should know what to do in an emergency, and you can even take it online. Mama Junior, go and register for your training today. Just call or send a WhatsApp message to 071 411 7943. ERA is offering a 10,000 naira discount for the first 200 people to register. Call or send a WhatsApp message to this number: 0701 411 7943.
You can buy your house money. You can build your home with house money. You don't have to break the bank to build that house that you've been dreaming of. Don't worry anymore, we have got your back. Let us make it work at GDL House Money. Working together, funding together. GDL House Money. We're making your dreams come true. GDL House Money. Working together, building together. GDL House Money. We're making your dreams go na na na.
Download the GDL Plus app or call 07000 500 600.
My ions, please, can't get enough. My ions, please, give it to me now. It go rehydrate you, yeah. Replenish your ions with Pocari Sweat. Rehydrate you faster, easily observe. Pocari Sweat, give me some more.
Hey! That time of the year don't reach again, oh! Glow Festival of Joy promo don't land gidigba. And we dey make them happen heavy with breakable prices. Hear them now. 5 tier over Toyota Prados. 5 Cha-Cha Kia Picantos. No be smart, you know. It go even heavy vaso. Take off say 15 keke napep still there for win. Plus 150 generators, 200 sewing machines, and 300 grinding machines. Ah! You see the wait? Make you say one of the lucky winners in the Glow Festival of Joy promo. Just dial *611#, choose your prize, and recharge now with Shinkly money. Where small reach 1,000 naira, go reach 100,000 naira. Make you forget matches in Ondo prices from Glow. Promo goes from October 1 till end of January 2025. Glow Festival of Joy promo. Carry go stamp by the Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) and the National Lottery Regulatory Commission (NLRC). The conditions deal.
My children are athletes from the moment they wake up. Keep playing and learning. So, when I pack the new Milo NS snacks into their lunchbox, giving them a delicious snack with a glass of malt, milk, cocoa, and crunchy Niger grown maize containing calcium, iron, and fiber.
Milo and Snacks, snack of future champions to help your kids refuel and keep winning all day. Milo, energy to go further.
This November, prepare for an epic clash of intellects. I beg to differ. Secondary school debate competition is back. November the 11th, 2024, 32 of Lagos's brightest secondary school students will step up to the where words become weapons and ideas ignite battles. From Monday, November the 11th at 4 p.m., they'll face off in fierce debates with only one goal: to be crowned the I Beg to Differ champion. Every round is a fight for glory, where one brilliant mind will rise above the rest. Presented by Center Nigeria Limit and Lucas Green House.
Comes to the partner you can add certain shields, a partner with gold print and 5 ons, and great with you as sponsored by events in US real estate in and is not fair to interest. So 5 in the is about RNS investing. You
Fine, just by Babaleye, fuck on having percent right now come to this for operating only that right if that's ever in it.
And I think that that's what do of those things.
Mr. Babaleye, say again, sorry. Yes, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is that the governor has launched Aiyedatiwa meter for those to be able to afford line.
All right. We said to make you
okay.
So that on the other will be about suffering and we on play. President and we see the